just threw down a crazy ill set. You might think you're rusty, but I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
just warming up.
Just warming up.
Taking the time out. Thanks for having the setup and guitar so we can
absolutely, man.
Can practice and stuff.
Cool. But yeah, so you're in town for a little bit, kind of promoting your. You got a million things going on right now.
Yeah. Always.
I guess we could start with the Kickstarter. One thing I kind of realized, like looking at the Kickstarter page and how you're promoting everything, is that you're really focusing on building a community within the DJs, and like starting from the puzzle pieces that you got to go around the world to try and collect.
Yeah,
and,
just some fun stuff.
Yeah. So like, was that kind of like your goal, that you really want to build a tight knit community of like worldwide of DJs, or?
You know, it's just kind of fun. I collect picture discs myself. You know, whatever looks cool. You know, grab a cool record, but then to have them in puzzle piece shapes and all this stuff and all that. The company, Charles, and everybody, they had a great idea of, spreading it out throughout the world. Like, wow, that's really a treasure hunt, so it's pretty fun. But you can also get the whole set, in the Kickstarter.
Right. Okay.
That's DJ Heavy scratching too.
Yeah,
so
okay.
they're both, they got, scratching it. But the concept is, this is actually Wave Twisters too. So there's like, it's kind of a life on the Red Worm, which is the bad guy in the first movie. And so it goes through his life, and he kind of like infiltrates this Galactic Music Federation, where all this cool music is that, is very positive and healing and, futuristic kind of music that is, made to help the world, help the universe, whatever, help the galaxy. And then you got the Earth album, which is, we're a primitive planet, so all we talk about is, gangster life and drugs and sex and hoes and everything that MCs talk about in this world. So the Earth album, which is called GalaXXXian, tried to send that album to the Galactic Scratch Federation, but we're not having it because the guys are too primitive.
Gotcha.
So that's the two albums.
That's cool. Yeah.
Okay, that one is really cool. There's a bunch of beats on there, and there's a really cool feature on there. It's not just a looper. It's like a lot of DJs are always asking me, how do you get faster? And so we incorporated this thing called the speed booster in the app. So if you play a beat, like whatever, you can set the tempo, whatever you want, where you're comfortable. And then you click on speed booster, and as you're scratching, after like 20 minutes goes by, it goes ultra fast. Like you won't recognize, you won't see it going faster, but it gradually gets faster as you're scratching. And by the time 20 minutes is done, you've learned that certain technique that you were practicing that whole time.
I see. Kind of like ease your way into it.
That's how we got faster too.
Right.
But we have to do manually grab the pitch every couple minutes and speed it up a tiny bit.
Okay.
Is if I'm, honing my skills and I know to myself if I suck, or, well, actually, it's good to have people around me that are like not yes men. I like guys that are like, yo, Q, that's whack, you need to practice. Bro, you've been doing the same shit all the time, do something else, do this, do that. I love people that give me, criticism. So I don't really trip out people that are like, yo, that was cool. I want people to say, hey man, that was dope, but if I were you, I would do this, and it helps me to make,
absolutely,
to make our stuff better.
You think
It's infinite. It's just like jazz musicians or like kung fu artists. There's no limit. It's just, it keeps going.
Okay.
And if you think there's a limit, then it's pretty sad, because it's like math. It's like, what's the biggest number? It just keeps going on and on.
True.
I was just like their friends from back in the days. We did other projects before, like Cool Keith or Del the Funky Home Sapien, Chad from the Neptunes. It was just kind of, it just really all fell into place when it was kind of meant to be. Right. You ever heard of what's it called? Yo-Yo Ma.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the guy that's second, when Yo-Yo Ma's not there, this guy Dana Leong takes his place. He's on my album too.
Oh, nice.
Amazing cellist.
Nice.
A lot of weird stuff. So
Okay.
I had him
Good
come over.
weird.
What's that?
Good weird.
Yeah, good weird. Like I had him come over and I recorded him playing cello and I scratched it on the album. It sounded good.
Nice. Okay.
What's up, it's me, DJ QBert. You're watching Source TV, source.qbert.com.